Here's Kobe. It's a 16-point game. The league's marquee franchise players just love coming to L.A. Great market, Clark. Great organization.
Well, great history, too, and not to mention the championship trophies that are part of the Laker history and tradition, and it's easy to sell that because at the end of the day, Kevin, these guys are making a lot of money. They love playing the game, but they want to win. They want to be in a winning environment, in a winning culture, and nobody's done it much better in all the sports than the Los Angeles Lakers.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Jordan in at shooting guard. Rose and he flushes it through. Strike slam cam with the replay.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Here's Rose, averaging 12 points a game. One thing about Pau Gasol, he wanted more touches last season, and he was vocal about it, saying we need to find our balance with our interior game developing, using it a little bit more. A subtle message, but certainly one that was heard.
Yeah, and an indication of Pau being more assertive and understanding how important that is, not just for him, but for his team. The Lakers were at their best when they took full advantage of their size inside.
From 17 feet out, the shot by Kobe, no good.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Jordan, the shot is off, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
I think they did what they expected to in terms of their ability to control the flow of the game. You know, when you do that, you have success.
The loose ball recovered by Chicago.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Kobe. He's got 25. Outside Artest. Pass to Bryant. Gasol. He's covered by Boozer. Pulls up from the elbow. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 14 points for the game.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Here's Rose. Hits the 15-footer.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
So it's the Lakers now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yep, they'll see them twice this season, so not a lot of face time with these guys.
And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gasol. Nails the fadeaway. He's got 16. And the people do like to see these interconference battles.
Oh, I agree with you, Kevin. Definitely in some sports you don't get to play all the other teams on your home court. So the fans love coming out for these. It seems like they're winning all of the hustle plays, getting all of the 50-50 balls, and they have a big advantage on the glass.
Backdoor test. Pass to Gasol. Working on Noah. Artest. It's hauled in by Noah. And you talk about hustle plays, it really does come down to wanting it more than your opponent, and we certainly saw it right there.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's showing up right there. It's very obvious.
And the basket by Rose.
His shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track.
Here's Fisher, right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Bynum. Working on Noah. Takes it up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Interesting note about Andrew Bynum. He's the youngest player ever drafted into the NBA at 17 years of age. But a guy who's really played well for the Lakers.
Yeah, he has. He could be a dominant force down the road. And as long as the present 1 year of college rule stays in place, I think he'll retain that distinction, Kevin.
And here are the Bulls now. 17-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. Artest on the way. He's covered by Deng. Artest kicks to Gasol. Back to Artest. Takes a 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
It's not been a day to remember. But if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
Here's Kobe. He's got 25. About 7.5 minutes left in the third. From 11 feet away. No good from Gasol. They have a lot of ground to make up here.
They're struggling. Nothing seems to be working for them right now.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
It's a cameraman's dream when he's going up for the slam. Poster time.
Yeah, there are few guys like him in this league. What an athlete. Fisher, the pass to Gasol. Pass to Kobe. Tipped. And here's Fisher. He's picked up by Dang. 5 to shoot. Blocked. Kobe against Jordan. Rips it down.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Gasol. Kobe against Jordan. And Kobe throws it down hard. He's shooting 25% from downtown. Fisher against Jordan. Rose. Here's Noah. And Andrew Bynum pulls it down.
That's really not the kind of performance that his team needs from him here in this quarter.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
Rose kicks to Jordan. Back to Rose. Jordan against Kobe. Boozer from about 16, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Here's Fisher. Goes up. Nice D from Dang. Here comes Michael Jordan. He's got 22. Picked up by Artest. Artest against Jordan. Here's Boozer. And he jams it in beautifully.
That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good camper at the end of that play. Outside Artest. Here's Kobe. Great D that time from Jordan.
Tough D forces him to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Rose against Fisher. Rose passes to Jordan. Here is Rose. 8 points for him. Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That one is on Artest. The Eastern Conference has had some great teams up top, but as far as depth goes, Clark, the West continues to be the dominant conference.
You know, Kevin, if you look at drafts in recent years, that pattern kind of continues. I mean, it just seems like so often the better players end up in the West.
And it's the Lakers ball. A 12-point game. Lakers are a good defensive team last year. Clark holding their opponents to just 33% shooting from beyond the arc. We know the three-point shot is the great equalizer. To have that kind of three-point defense speaks volume.
It really does, and that led the league in that particular category, Kevin. Teams that rely heavily on the three ball really struggled against the Lakers, and I think part of that was the length. The Lakers able to get out and challenge that three-point line, and everybody is conscious of making that a key part of what they do defensively.
That's a good point. Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Artest and Powell in the forward slots, and Radley. That's the Laker 5.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers defense, Clark, with their personnel, it isn't hard to see why they were so successful at that. You talked about length a little bit earlier. It's length, it's knowing the defensive rotations and filling in when you need to fill in.
Exactly. Everybody helping one another, recognizing what you're trying to do in your game plan. We're going to make it tough for other teams to beat us from the three-point line. That means everybody's got to rotate. Everybody has to challenge shot. So it's a recognition, and then it's putting forth the effort to get those hands up on three-point shooters.
Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, as you know, over the last few years, Kobe Bryant has taken on the moniker the Black Mamba. He said, "I'm a thrill seeker. I learned a great deal from animals, how they behave and how they hunt." The Black Mamba was one that really caught my attention and fascinated me. And guys, the Black Mamba, known for being big, fast, fierce, and lethal. Sounds like a pretty good moniker for a player like Kobe Bryant, gentlemen.
He is lethal. Thanks, Doris. One thing about Pau Gasol, he wanted more touches last season, and he was vocal about it, saying we need to find our balance with our interior game developing, using it a little bit more. A subtle message, but certainly one that was heard.
Yeah, and an indication of Pau being more assertive and understanding how important that is, not just for him, but for his team. The Lakers were at their best when they took full advantage of their size inside.
Here's our test. He's got 8. He's guarded by Johnson. Artest the pass to Gasol. Gibson on him. Over Johnson. And again, Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 20 points. And with Gasol, speaking of how many touches he might get offensively, that can get to be a kind of tug of war sometimes, though, can it?
Yeah, but the good teams figure out how to have the proper balance between going inside and going outside. He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Defended by Gibson. Now, Jordan, 26 points for him. Picked up by Kobe. Takes it up. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. Right now they're off to a